it's Laura. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Today I have a crafty haul from a couple of different companies. I'm going to start out with what I got from Tonic Studios. I never purchased from them before, but I saw they were having a sale, so I thought I would pick up some dies from them. This first die says Adventure. This was $2.49, and I really like the way it has the background cut. I love when titles have that. It's not necessary, but I think that it's great, and I thought this was a great price. And then I'm not sure what I'll use this for, but I just thought it was so cool, and I just love elements like this. I also like the way this is one of those ones that has the dots on it. It cuts out the little holes so you can do some sewing on it if you want. This strip was $3. I thought this might look cool on one of my scrapbooking layouts underneath a photo or next to a photo on either side of it. I'm not really sure, but I really liked it, so I picked this up, like I said, for $3. Now this one was $7.99. This is another one of those ones that has the holes for sewing, and I just thought this was one I would get a lot of use out of. This one seems to coordinate with it. Well, at least this one looks the same as this flower. So I thought it'd be cool to have this maybe under a photo and then this in the corners. It also came with this corner die. I thought this was just as pretty, and I really like the idea of stitching on dies. I don't think I've done it yet, but I really like that concept. So hopefully I'll make something soon with these dies. I'm really looking forward to that. Then I got these little flourishes. These were $5.99. And again, I think this would be great for on top of a photo or below a photo, or just as a little accent somewhere on my page. That was $5.99 if I didn't say that. Then I picked up these corner dies for $3. I really liked this one, but I also thought that this one would be kind of cool. I'm not really sure about in a corner, but I liked the way this one, again, has the option to sew on it. Here's another one of those dies that has the holes for sewing. These are also corner dies. These cost $3, which I thought that was a fantastic buy. I think this would look super great in 2 or 4 corners of a layout, or maybe around a photo. I'm not really sure. I'll have to give it a try. And then this one was only $2.70. They had a lot of these diamond shapes. This was my favorite, and it just happened to be the one that was on sale. So I picked that one up too. Every day I get an email from Paper Wishes, and every now and then I'll place an order with them because they often have some great sales. The reason that I bought these items was because they had a $2 die and embossing folder sale, and I thought that was a fantastic bargain. And I was able to buy all of these items for less than $20, including shipping. So this first die set says Shine Bright. I thought that would be a great title. I like the way the shine is in print, and then this part is in a script. I thought that was great for $2. I absolutely love this die. I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to use it, but I just love these hanging jewels. I'm just in love with them. I also like the way it has this piece, so you can cut out an inner piece. I just have to figure out exactly how I'm going to use that for my crafting, but I just love it. I also picked up this embossing folder. I love flourishes. Isn't this a beautiful one? I would love to see a die like that. That would be amazing, but I was happy to get the embossing folder for $2. Also, this one is I guess a background die. It cuts out this piece of lattice, and I really liked that a lot. I thought that this one was super cool. I love dies like this. This one says you twice, once in cursive and once in print, and I really think these are going to come in handy. A lot of times I'll have titles that say like awesome, wonderful, and I feel like it would be really cool to add you to some of them. So I thought that for $2, that was a great buy, and I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I also got these garlands. This one has butterflies on it, and this one has flowers on it. I thought that they were really pretty, so I am going to give it a try. I also got one more thing from Paper Wishes. I've already used them. They're 2 little flower dies. These were included in my order at no cost, and I thought I would just show you. I've already cut them out. this is the smaller die, and then this is the bigger die. Just use some shimmer sprays, and I added some jewels on my project, but I thought that that was really nice that that was included, and I thought that that was a fantastic purchase. I also picked up several items from Only One Life Creations, and I picked these up a couple of months ago. If you haven't ordered from Only One Life Creations or you haven't checked out their website, I would recommend it. They have really good prices and they have great shipping rates. I will often check there first to see if they have what I'm looking for, and then if they don't have it, I'll look on other websites. But because their prices are good and their shipping rates are great, I do like to check there first. So this first item is from Prima. It's a mold called Ornate Frames. I love these molds that Prima makes. I especially love the frame molds. I love using air dry clay or oven baked clay like Sculpey and Fimo in them to make different embellishments. And then I picked up a couple of Stampers Anonymous stamp sets that I've had my eye on for a while, but haven't picked up. So I first picked up this one. It's called Entomology CMS 328. As you can see, it has this great background stamp. It also has lots of bugs and insects of different types. Some of them I think can be painted to look really decorative, and others are maybe a little bit on the scarier side, but that's why I got them. I really like to use things like this on Halloween layouts. I also picked up this one. This is called Specimen CMS 410. And I thought the same thing about this one. These butterflies could be painted to look really pretty, or they could also be used on my Halloween layouts. Same thing with the ladybug. And then this guy might look a little bit more scary. And then here's a moth over here. This one, Stamp Collector CMS 338. This is a set that I've been looking at for so long, and I think that this is a fantastic set to use for things like junk journals or just to add little embellishments to pages. So I was really excited to get this one. And then I also picked this up. This is a Prima stamp set, and this has a lot of background stamps on it. I really liked this one in particular. I thought that was a cool background with the lines. I also really liked this one. It has some kind of hexagon-ish shapes. They're not totally complete, but I really liked that one. And then there's a window, and then I thought this was really cool. It looks like something that you would see in church. I also placed an order with this company, Picket. I have never ordered from them before, and I don't have any of their other products. They are having a very big sale, so I thought that this would be a good time to check them out. So this very first item that I got is a letter die set called Seam Double Alpha. I thought this was kind of a unique item because it cuts out the letter, and then inside of each letter there's a very thin version of the letter so that you could layer the inside thinner letter on top of the other larger letter. I hope that that makes sense. But I saw some pictures of some projects that were made with these letters, and I thought that it looked pretty cool. I also liked the way they included the numbers and then some of the punctuation as well with this die set. I love to buy stencils. I love using stencils. And then I also love the way stencils fit so easily into my craft room. So I picked up a number of these. They were all, I thought, a very good buy. This first one has this large flower on it, and I thought it looked a little tropical, but not necessarily. And I thought that this would be really cool. I also really liked this kind of geometric but somewhat floral looking background. I get a lot of use out of stencils like this. And then I was really excited about this particular stencil. When I got it, I was very happy to see how petite the flowers on it are. I used a stencil that was geometric like this, but has a lot of flowers on it recently, and I really liked it. And then I thought that this variation with the flowers being even smaller would be cool to use too. This was another stencil that I thought had kind of a floral look to it, but was also geometric, so I want to give this one a try. And then I like the way this one has all these leaves radiating out from a central point. I think that I can get a lot of use out of this stencil. I really like leaves, so I thought this was another great one to pick up, and they were such great bargains. I also picked up paper glaze. I have never used this before, and I did not buy it on sale. I just thought it looked like something I would want to give a try to, so I picked this up. I got the Arctic Fox color. It looks like it's sparkly. I just can't wait to see what it looks like. They had quite a few embellishments on clearance. I love buying embellishments. I think they add so much to any project. They really take it to the next level, and I love adding those little details to my projects. So I picked up a number of things that I don't have anything similar to in my stash. This first set is a set of round pearls. They are all different colors. I would say there's some purple, pink, blue, green, a little yellow, and they are even more stunning in person than they were on the website. I just think that these are super pretty. The rest of these are half pearls. The round pearls are all one size, but these half pearls come in a variety of sizes. I tend to use the smaller sizes a lot, so I'm always happy when there are smaller pearls mixed in with the larger ones. I do like a variety. And this is, I would say, like a pinkish color along with blue. This one just gave me ocean vibes, and I thought it was super pretty. This set, which is also half pearls, this has all different shades of pinks, again in all different sizes. This one has purple and blue. I hope that you could see how pretty these are. They're really gorgeous. And then this one is a charcoal and navy blue mixture. I was really happy with those. I thought they were a great buy. And then finally, I picked up these crystalline diamonds. Even though they are diamond shaped, they're not super pointy on one end. So I already tried them out, and I was able to glue the flat end to my paper, and then the other side had a little bit of a flat surface on it, just a little bit. So I was a little worried because I don't like those ones that come to a really sharp point. I don't know if you've ever used jewels like that, but I was happy with these. So I got these in the 4 colors that were on sale. They had blue, green, kind of a lilac color, and pink. I think that they look so pretty together, and I'm looking forward to trying them in a project. So that was everything from Picket Fence. I purchased this on Amazon for about $7. I like to use grid stamps. I have a very small one in my stash, and when I saw this whole variety of grid stamps, I thought that I would pick this up. It has some larger ones and some smaller ones. Some of them have a little bit of shading around the edge, and then this one is just lines. So I thought this would be great for backgrounds. I got this from eBay. This is a pack of Dress My Craft unicorn beads, and the name of the color is Snowy. I also saw them in pink and blue. I decided to pick this color up. It has a bluish and pinkish iridescence to it. It's really cool, and I have to say it does look like the iridescence that snow has, so I think these would be great for anything snow related, but they could be used on so many projects. They're really pretty. Then finally, I have a couple of items that I bought from Joann's. Now, I did buy these a while ago, but I was in the store just about a week ago and they still had them. And I was shocked because the Halloween mica stains flew out of the store. I saw them once and I was so sad that I didn't pick them up because they were gone, and pretty much the whole Halloween rack was cleared out long before Halloween. So I was really surprised when I went there long after Christmas and they still had quite a few of these sets of distressed mica stain. And even though some of them are non-traditional colors, I believe these are all put out for Christmas time. So I got the 4 different sets that they had, and I really like these mica stains. They're very, very shiny and sparkly. I always like to have these on hand. I don't think you can go wrong with the Tim Holtz products. This was another item. I wasn't even going to show it to you because I thought, well, there's no way anyone would be able to buy this now. But I went into the store. I almost bought it again because they had it out on a very bare looking rack, but they still had this stencil and stamp set, and it was only maybe 30% off. So I bought this because I really liked the star stencil and the poinsettia stencil. And then it also comes with a whole bunch of sentiments, season's greetings, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, peace and joy at Christmas. There are also some little images. These look like they're little holly leaves. Here we have some snowflakes, some little stars. So I picked this up, but like I said, I mainly picked it up for the stencil. So I also picked these up. These two items were not there when I went back to the store, but they still had some similar items to this on the shelf. And it's hard to imagine that they would still have Christmas items in March, but they did have some of the others. Like I said, these weren't there, but I thought I would just include them in the haul since I bought them. So these are the baseboards, and they have lots of frames and some sentiments, lots of windows. I thought that I could definitely use this on next year's Christmas crafting. And then I thought this die set was great. I love the trees. I also really like the stars. I think that those little touches are really important. I like to have those kinds of dies in my stash. So I picked up these two items as well. So that is everything that I have to show you today. I hope that you enjoyed this haul. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.